Right guys, welcome to another vlog. I'm back at the OK Gym, OK Fitness, whatever it's called. Just to heads up again, if you are going to go to this place on Google Maps, I'm pretty sure it's called O2K Fitness, so just keep that in mind. There's a few locations around the island, so I'm not sure if they're linked or what, but either way, this one is called OK Fitness. So yeah, I'm going to hit chest today. Don't need much for chest at all, to be honest with you. It's just literally a case of Smith machine and a pec fly. Shoulders, I can do dumbbells. I don't know if they'll have a shoulder press machine in there. I can't remember looking last time I did workout, which was arms 2 days ago. Yesterday was leg day. Tomorrow I'll be back. But anyway, not to kind of get ahead of ourselves, today is big chest day. So yeah, I've had the same exact pre-workout meal as yesterday, ready to get it moving, and also going to be doing a load of cardio as well. So pretty exhausted already, to be fair, today, just from doing like errands and stuff like that. And second day of my check-ins, so they're all done for my clients today. Just really buzzing to actually get in the gym and get working out. So yesterday's workout will be a voiceover because it was absolutely dead silent and they don't really want people filming in there. But this one, I'll be good to go through a full workout. So yeah, let's go get this chest pump going. Right, so all set up for the first exercise here. Honestly, not a good start to the chest day, to be fair. Tried to do Smith machine bench, which is like pretty much the only compound / press that I can like consistently do every single week at any gym. The shoulder press that you'll see me do occasionally just literally depends on the actual machine itself. So more often than not, I won't actually be able to use that one. But you know, pretty much most Smith machines are very similar. You know, you get more similarities between those than you do, I'd say, chest press machines. So with that being said, I'll probably show you the machine later, but fucking hell, what a shit design. Like, it's one of those cheap ones with the 2-in-1 cables built in, and the cable pulley system is literally like where the spotter would stand. So the bench doesn't even go back like half as far as you need it to. So the only thing you can literally use that for is probably fucking squats. Ridiculous. But there's no rack either, so I can't even do like really heavy bench press because I don't want to not be able to rack the weight. I'm going to go to failure every single set. So there's no one in here to ask for a spot, and I wouldn't want to do that anyway with the weight that I'd be lifting. So yeah, the chest press machine over there, tried to use that one and like basically can't even get my arms far enough to unrack it. So this is the only option that we're going to go for. And honestly, like, again, I don't know who the fuck's designed this machine, but where you'd want to have your elbows tucked in, it literally hits the fucking piece of metal either side. So I'm going to have to intentionally flare my elbows to basically fit them through the gap. Like, genuinely, like, if I was pressing, the elbows are hitting that. And I did a couple warm-up sets and my elbows literally smacked the back. So if that's got, you know, 100 kg who coming on, I do not want to fucking shatter my elbows. So what I'm going to do is, I wasn't going to wear sleeves on this because I'm not going very heavy. I can't go very heavy because of my wrist. So going for less weight, more reps, more volume. But I'm now fucking worried that I'm going to hit my elbows because obviously even unconsciously going to flare them, which is just ridiculous anyway. You know, when you're really going crazy on a set, there's a lot of things to think about. So I'm going to wear sleeves mainly as a fucking precaution so I don't shatter my elbow. But honestly, I need to turn this chest day around because I don't want to let the negativity get in the way of a good pump. But honestly, like, not fucking too pleased with the gym layout today. Like, arms was great because I was just doing cables, and the cable machine is literally fucking amazing. Like, it's like brand new. And I like gritty equipment. I like old rusty equipment and stuff. But if you can't even push a fucking bench in the way to be able to do, like, you couldn't do shoulder press, you couldn't do bench press, like, physically impossible. It's not even me being fussy. I should have recorded it, to be fair, but I don't want it to sound like I'm moaning in all these videos. All I'm trying to do is give you guys an insight into the choices that I've made. So if I didn't say anything, you might be thinking, well, why has he chosen to go on that machine? And if you saw me like flaring my elbows, you might be copying that. So don't copy that, basically. Just fucking find a gym which has got some better equipment. But for me, I timed my pre-workout meal and it's quite fucking regimented thing, like fitting it around. I did my laundry this morning, that ended at a certain time with my check-ins, and then I've got to basically get this workout done before the gym closes. So the next gym is like 30 minutes away, so I don't have time to drive there, because then that'd just be ruining my session, and then I might get there and someone might be on the Smith machine anyway. So let's just fucking go for this one. Fucking hell, man. Not a fun set by any means. Felt pretty fucking shit, to be honest with you, but it is better than nothing. Like I said, spend mental and physical energy trying to not hit my elbows there, trying to twist my wrist a certain way, and like, just not fun, not how I like to train at all. I want to have just no limits, going crazy, especially on a chest day. So, as I said, not letting that ruin the session, but I'm not sure how many sets on here I'll do. I might just do 2 and then just go pretty fucking crazy on the accessories, to be honest with you. They've got a lateral raise machine. Again, like, I'll show you in a sec, it just looks like it's gonna be way too uncomfortable. I don't know why people don't just buy the standard fucking seated lateral raise machine with handles, rather than like all these crazy ones that just don't work. And that's just my opinion anyway, but I don't see anyone using them. I don't see anyone ranting and raving about how good they are. So it's like, who the fuck is actually stocking those machines? But each to their own, I guess. It's not my gym, so there you go. That's what I've been saying for like the longest time, actually. Like, the one piece of kit that I'm gonna make sure I get when I go home to the UK, even if it has to be in my bedroom, is gonna be a lateral raise machine. So I don't think that will fit comfortably in the home gym, but it's just a piece of kit which I really think I'll benefit from, basically. There's no local gyms like within, I don't think there's any like gyms within 30 minutes of me that actually have that machine at home. So it would be like a good investment, basically. Because if I was going to go there, it would be spending money on a day pass or spending money on like petrol, fuel, which, you know, is fucking expensive just for a lateral raise machine. May as well just invest in one. So that'll be a nice thing to look forward to. Kind of, when I say a little project, I mean a little project because it'll be like deciding where it goes, finding one on Facebook, maybe even like painting it a different colour. Yeah, it'll be cool. And then like actually building up strength on that will be fun. I do like gritty home workouts for sure. So let's get this set up for a different angle here. Yeah, there's nothing I can fucking do to make that feel any better. What would be nice for me probably is wider handles, but my hands are just slipping throughout the set, and I'm basically just like pressing it with my fucking palm, and because that wrist is fused, so like this one, to move it back that way, obviously this one, that is literally, it will not go back any further than that. So yeah, unfortunately that's all I'm able to get on that. I don't know what to say, people. Just gonna channel all this fucking energy into pec flies, because pec flies never let me down, ever. And they have got what looks like a nice pec fly machine. So yeah, get this done. Pec flies, lateral raise machine. I hate like that I'm already on the first exercise and I'm basically like skipping ahead and planning through the rest of the session as a kind of method of like accepting what's just happened there, if that makes sense. So it's not like, oh, I can't wait to get on pec fly, I can't wait to go on lateral raise. It's like, oh, I guess if I do that and then I do that, like, then yeah, I guess that should be okay. So yeah, again, nothing I can do in this specific situation. But had it been early in the day, I would have probably driven to a different gym. But like, I wouldn't even consider that to have been an issue. Like, I couldn't even imagine that they would make a Smith machine that does that. So yeah, one more, last one. Oh, fuck that. That's not good. There's one more chest machine I've got, which is pin loaded. So I might just see how that feels, but hopes are very fucking low for this gym at the moment. But I'll give it a go. What the fuck is that? Like, it's literally crushing my legs. Fuck's sake. So I have to do the press like this. Oh, fuck me. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything I'm having to do here is like adjustments just to purely fucking do the exercise, not even to like make it better in a certain way or bias more of this or this. Just like, this is what you have to do to fucking fit in the chest equipment. Yeah, I would not recommend this gym for chest day, no fucking way. Back looks like it could be okay. Legs looks like it'll be very decent, but chest is not the one. I might try crank out 2 sets on here just because I've got fuck all else to do. But after that, pec deck it is. Right, quick set on this piece of shit. Shit range of motion as well. Fucking wrist and forearm training on that one pretty much. Oh, dear God. Yeah, one more set and then we'll go fucking pick up this session a little bit, pull it back. War's not lost. Need to fucking go back to the drawing board, restock supplies, and I'm fucking full attack. Take the W. We've got this. Yeah. Have faith in the pump. Okay, this will be second and last set on here. The other reason this machine is a load of bullshit is because it's just basically working my mid and lower chest, which I do not want to fucking get any bigger, but you know, it's better than nothing. I'm gonna get some upper chest in that. Like, you know, even if you just do upper chest incline press all the time, your lower chest is gonna get engaged sometimes, just way less. So it's still better than nothing. And if I'm dieting, I'm still gonna be like, when I'm working that hard, fully exhausted, my whole chest is gonna be taxed. But if I was trying to grow, you'd have to basically focus on the upper chest more. But let's just rip this nice and quick. When I say nice and quick though, I'm gonna reset after each rep. Because again, like the range of motion's fucking shit. Like this is literally pushed all the way back as well. So like, what I would want would be, sorry, this is pushed all the way forward. So what I'd want would be to go even further forward so then I can get a real good stretch and actually press like that. But here, I'm just back, stuck in this position, and that's all I can do really, so. Let's just fucking crank these out. Right, that'll do on that. I'm gonna go see what that lateral raise machine is saying because I want to finish on a positive. So, although I'd rather do chest flies now, and then this is what I'm feeling, would rather do side ups after. If that machine is as shit as the rest, then that's just gonna piss me off. So, I'd rather do lateral raises first. If they're shit, get them out of the way, or do dumbbells, and then pec flies. See how that one's looking. As I said, not got high hopes, but may as well give it a go. It's like, what kind of a fucking handle is that? It's like a fucking golf club. Why would that not just be shaped like this? Just get these done. Feels so natural. I'll record one more and then we'll go to some pec flies, pose down, cardio, and get the fuck out of there. One more of those to me and then pec flies next. Right, I'm gonna get straight into this next set. Pec deck is a piece of shit as well here, unfortunately. I don't know what is going on with the actual machine itself, but the handles are basically like twisted more towards pronated. It just makes no sense. Like for me, I'd want to be squeezing my chest like that. And so if anything, I'd want to be more supinated. Like, if you literally stand like this and twist your arms in, pin those elbows into the chest is tough. If you do that, it's just engaging more of the side delt. So again, what the fuck were they thinking when they designed this, tested it? Boy, I have no clue. But anyway, beggars can't be choosers. It's not my gym. I'm literally paying to use someone else's equipment. So it is what it is, people. I should have done my research properly, or actually walked around first. And I mean, you can't really test every machine though, can you? Kind of taking the piss before you pay for a day pass. If someone asked that to do at my gym, I'd just be like, mate, either use it or don't. But yeah, pretty much get this set done. Battery's about to die, so I need to change the batteries for that. I will do at least 2 sets on this one, but if it feels as shit as it did on the warm-up sets, then that'll be it. I do apologise for being negative today, guys. It's just one of those. I'm obviously just keeping it raw and real, so sometimes workouts aren't 10 out of 10. I somehow wasn't recording that, but I'm only doing 1 set on here because it feels so shit. I'm just gonna drop set it quickly, and that'll be it. Right, let's do 1 set of side delts just to finish off. Right, guys, that was probably the shittest gym session I think I've had in over 6 months. Absolutely terrible from every single angle there. But the main takeaway point is still got it done. Still got the workouts done, still trained a bit of chest, still did a bit of upper chest, still did a bit of front delts on that first press, still did some side delts. So just got to push through, and obviously feel way better from doing that than just accepting defeat and going home. So it might sound like that was being so ridiculous through that whole session, but it's because I'd put so much preparation into it and I was so excited for this chest day that obviously I just didn't expect it to go anything like that. So did everything I could to put it back, and hopefully when we get a little pose down going, that'll kind of boost the motivation a little bit, because I've still got to do some cardio. Okay, all finished up with this session, guys. As I said at the start and the middle of the session, I do apologise for coming across really negative. I'm not trying to hate on this gym at all. I think it's a really cool space. I think the membership's a very good price as well, and the staff are also super nice. But obviously I'd paid for a day pass thinking I was gonna have this incredible workout, you know, perhaps a really good few sets on Smith machine incline, maybe a nice lateral raise machine, maybe a shoulder press machine, anything like that. And unfortunately, just each set was not kind of living up to its full potential. So what I can take away from that is basically to, I guess, maybe not increase my hopes too much to an extent. And I guess I probably should have a bit of a backup plan for the future in case that happens again. So the only thing that's really going to look pumped without taking the vest off is delts. I did just finish with a set of like 30 lateral raises, and honestly that was not for muscle maintenance or anything. That was purely so I could pump my shoulders up and feel good during this pose down. But I mean, you tell me, guys, do I look leaner than a few weeks ago? Right, let's see how we're looking midsection. mid, nothing crazy, but certainly do feel pumped. More so delts than anything else, to be fair. Yeah, side delt's feeling good. That is actually my rear delt at the back there. You can see when I like move, it kind of splits a little bit. So that's my side delt. And then, let's see if I can get it again. Yeah, so that's more side delt. And then if I split, it's hard to actually isolate it and talk at the same time. That's a rear delt, that's side delt. And then my front delt's actually very small in comparison to the rest of my delts, to be fair. Okay, so full chest tense here. Do a quick little see if I can do that pose again. Still don't really know how to do it. Right, that'll do, people. I'm exhausted now. Do a quick lat spread from the front. Right, that'll do. One last quick chest pump. Okay, so yeah, final roundup of the session. I did 3 sets of the kind of incline chest press machine, plate loaded. 2 sets of the pin loaded machine. First half of the set was like that, and then I switched to a normal grip, and second set was just normal wide grip there. And then I went on and did 3 shoddy sets of what was supposed to be a lateral raise, but felt like half a front raise, half a rear delt raise, and half of a ab crunch. And then finishing off with a 1 set of pec deck, because that was just not feeling good on my shoulders at all. But yeah, overall, people, got it done. And tomorrow will be much more positive, and I'll get a crazy back day in the mix. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. Got some cool gyms coming up here in KOH Samui. And as always, people, the only way is up.